And good evening. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, April 16th, the day after tax day. Did you get your taxes done?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And just so you don't, you may not remember, but I am. Hold on, look at this. There, Dr. Mike, right, from www.drmikesemporium, drmikesemporium.com, Atlanta's original barber stuff, hair stuff, shave stuff, beard stuff. Let Sean pop up. We are also on the Instagram, the Insta at DR Mike's Emporium. So hopefully you saw some really neat pictures with our good friend Traveler, right? Over the weekend. We went to, hey, there's Kay. Interesting way to start the night there, Kay. We went to the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo in luxurious Huntsville, Alabama. And we had a wonderful time. Got up there Friday early. We left Atlanta early and got up there on Friday and got all set up. And then we were able to make it to the hotel, kind of get refreshed and come back to the event. Behave, Brett. And went back to the event, started at 3 p.m. on Friday and went to 8 o'clock. And it was phenomenal. I believe they surpassed last year's attendance by 25%. So well over, I'd say, 20,000 people. So, wow. And I think I've even seen posts where they're going to be in a either expanding the hall to make it even bigger, so bigger and better next year, 2025. Friday sales were amazing. We saw so many great folks, amazing cosplay. And then on Saturday, got there. And yeah, Friday was way crazy. Saturday was doubly and triply crazy. So it just went zoom from 10 o'clock in the morning until 6 p.m. Just tremendous. And Sunday was just as good. I mean, you never know how a 3-day con's going to go, as I brush my beard. A 3-day con's going to go. And, sometimes Sundays are great. Sometimes Sundays are like, but no, they're fine, right? It was really good. So we were really happy. A lot of folks got a lot of stuff. So that was wonderful. So very good. Hopefully all the folks that got their new razor may have stopped in tonight. So we're going to do a basic shave for, we had a gentleman stop by. His name was Hayden, which I thought was wonderful because I have a very good friend named Hayden who lives up in Philadelphia land, but this is a different Hayden. So Hayden, this is a shave for you. So you just bought your Henson, and this is this is the aggressive Henson. No, it's just a little more oomph to it. So there you go. So again, we call this a 3-piece razor. Why? Because you'll unscrew the handle. Notice I'm holding it by the short sides, right? 1, 2, 3. Top plate, right? Base plate, handle. So we get our razor blade. And typically they come in paper. Oh yeah, JordanCon should be fun, he said the thing. So be very careful with the paper. Hold the blade by the short side. Put the blade on the top plate, just like so. Take the base plate and put it making a sandwich with a silver circle sticking outwards. Now take the handle. It's an interesting kind of like steel gray. I like it. So we're going to tighten it and not too tight. Okay, don't go crazy and lock this thing down. And notice holding by the short side with the blade in. You hold it by this side. It's self-correcting. It's going to bite you. So that's the razor is ready. Now we have to prepare the mug, right? So a great time to shave is after a shower, to which I have had. You are again welcome for the phenomenal image I'm giving you. So going to wet the skin, right? Your skin, after the shower, it should be wet, right? Moist. And tonight we're going to use a shave soap. This is, it was like 84 degrees today here in Atlanta, which is 10 degrees hotter than normal for the month of April. So I'm going to use Mr. Fine's shaving soap. It is a cold soap, one of those evil cooling soaps, and it's just a soap. So you got your brush. This is my brush, right? It has been in the water heating up. So it's heating up, and I've given it a nice gentle squeeze, right? So it is damp, not dripping wet. Here's the soap, here's the brush. Notice I am not cramming this thing in there. I am just basically taking it and gently putting it in, and I'm going to swirl it like this. Let you hear that. Around and around. This is not making lather yet. What I'm doing is called face lathering. Is it? It is. It is very moist. And now it has soap all in it, right? So what do? You dip about this much into the hot water that you have in the sink, and you put it to your face. And most people go in circles. You can go back and forth. So what you're doing is you are mixing air and soap and water together, and that's how your lather forms. If your lather is running down your chest, it's got too much water in it. If it's thick like Elmer's glue, you might need to add a touch more water. Your soap should look like whipped cream, egg whites, meringue, all that good stuff. That's what she said. Good, good. And by she, that would be you. So here we go. I'm going to put a little more water. Notice what you're looking for is shiny. You want this to be a shiny soap, and there we go. There it goes. You have to find the right consistency and the right amount of water for your bit. Excellent. All right, so we start from the top down. This is just how I do it. Your mileage may vary. Hold your razor gently, but firmly. We're going to apply it, and we'll go up here. We're going to apply it to the face. Notice the blade's not there yet. And go up until you feel the blade, and then you are short strokes, shaving, doink, 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 doink. Just like that. When you get soap in your razor, you can actually use both sides. Same thing. Not putting any pressure. Shave, shave, shave. When you get all gunked up, hey, hello, Shawnee, I hope you're feeling better. Take your razor and put it in the water and give it a little splash. Look at that, splash. Okay, so we're going to go this side. Notice on the other side. Music tonight is by our friend Micah Caldwell. This sort of one of our original music guys, and he lives in Tucker. And now I'm going to go over here to my chin, underneath, just short strokes. And your Henson razor will actually tell you how it's doing by how it sounds. Yes, the hoodlums have come in for a very, very special reason, to which I will tell you in a bit. So, there you go. So see, that's called the first pass. We have done the first pass. Your brush is still full of soap, a little touch of water, and back we go again. You never shave on unlathered skin. Don't try to nick up something here. Nope, 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 nope. Put more soap down. This is how you take care of your skin. And see, even though I have hey everybody, even though I have a beard, I still shave, right? Because, you have your neck and your face and everything right there. So now we're going to go, it's cold. It's kind of cool, right? It's cooling right now. So we're going to go across the grain, left to right. Literally the same way. And you can, if your skin is rounded like mine, you can actually pull it taut to make sure that it's flat, because razors like flat skin. There we go. And we can even do the across the grain down here, just starting from one side, working our way across. If you hear that little scritch, scritch, scritch sound, that is the razor literally moving along and doing its job. If you don't hear that noise, you're either at the wrong angle or you don't have a blade in there. Right? Right. And this razor is the aggressive, they call it the aggressive one. Yes, there you go. The lather has too much water, right? Okay. So The third pass, and this is how we talk about a 3-pass shave, is again, relather. And notice we're not taking a huge amount of time. You got to have the right angle with the right amount of pressure to get the job done. Okay, so this last pass is typically, a lot of folks call it against the grain, and that's what we're going to call it. Let me run a little more hot water. There we go, a little more hot water. And I'm going to start down here, and I'm going to do what I call clutch the pearls, which holds my neck taut. Like I said, razors like flat skin, not fat skin. Thank you, everybody. And I'm going to start down here, same angle, and gently come upwards. And by this time, you should have a very, very easy job shaving, right? Be careful with curves, like around the bumps on your neck or something like that. You want to be careful and not apply too much pressure. And you may get what are called weepers. And weepers are the little dot, you see like a little dot right here. And it's a little bit of blood. It means like I've straightened out the skin or smoothed the skin down. But it doesn't hurt and it stops bleeding. It's very, very easy. And your skin is going to get used to it. I didn't say I didn't like ladies' curves. Razors. We can work with that. There are ways around that too, Sean. Okay, so I'm going to hold my jaw right here to hold my cheek down, right, and go up. Over here, up. Okay. Now, because I have lather on in my beard, I can actually apply it with my hands. All right, we'll go right here. And when you shave around your mouth, you can make funny faces and stick your tongue in here. And that way you can really get to like in and around your mouth. And of course, get up there. I have a mustache, so I have to do that. All right, so let me do this. I'm going to wipe all this soap off my face. I got the notch. I didn't forget that notch. And I will tell you that I realized the other day that I have a haircut appointment this Thursday, so I'm going to get all neat and tidy here. All right, so what am I going to do now? All right, I'm going to take a little more lather, and I'm just going to put it on my face just a little bit. Nothing crazy. And I call this like the hands-on part, because you want to feel like make circles like right here. And I bet, yep, right there. There's always a spot that needs a little touch-up. This is how you avoid irritation. So just go touch up those spots. And this is how you get a really nice smooth shave. Let's see up here. Yep, that's fine. Oh, right there. Literally right. It's just one spot. Ta-da, and it's gone. Fabulous. All right. So I'm going to wipe all this stuff off. See how easy this is? 13 minutes or less. And you've shaved. And we're even taking our time. Okay, so we have a nice, clean, my skin is, yeah, it's cold. It is definitely cooling. My skin is nice and smooth now. Important. Always. Even if you forget to do this, you can always do it later. But always take care of your skin. A little aftershave will do wonders. And I'm going to use an aftershave that almost killed Ksenia on the other day. This is from Clubman. It's Virgin Island Bay Rum. Bay Rum. Now notice, I'm going to take the top off here. Look how full this thing is. Kate wanted to smell it, so she put it under her nose and squeezed, and it literally shot into her nose. So she's probably still smelling Bay Rum. She put it into her sinuses. So this is an alcohol. And literally the first thing on the back is flammable. Okay, so there's alcohol in this. I'm going to give it a nice 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to rub on my neck, on my face, my forehead. And I will tell you that this was a good pairing because the soap has sort of a very menthol, like a very light menthol scent to it. It's not very fragranced at all. And this bay rum is like putting ice cubes into your bay rum, which is lovely. So there you go. That is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So again, 3-piece shave, right? 3-pass shave, 3-piece razor, and use your comb to comb your beard. So there you go. So now I feel good, I look good, I smell phenomenal, and I will tell you that Huntsville is one of our, yes you can, Brandy, thank you. Huntsville is one of our favorite shows, and I will tell you it was one of, when Dr. Mike's a few years ago was growing, we were, it was the first show really, really like worried about in going to the big time. And I would say that the big time is getting bigger. And then we picked up Dragon Con. And so Dr. Mike's is continuing to grow. And it's thanks to all you folks and some wonderful work done by some wonderful people. And so let me tell you one little thing that the boys here, gotta make sure I'm right camera. The boys and I want to wish, and that was be Miss Julie, her happiest of birthdays. And that's a wonderful thing to do is, Julie, happy birthday. So phenomenal and wonderful thing to be having a birthday today. Hope you got all kinds of cake and stuff. All right, good, good. All right, so your razor, last but not least, you got to clean up your tools, right? So you can run it underwater. I give it a nice little splash in the bath. And then I'm going to take my towel and I'm going to gently dry just like this. And I'm going to put it back here on the shelf because you don't put it anywhere that's going to be crazy wet. Your brush, look at this, your brush is full of soap and stuff. Put it in the water, swirl it around. You hear I'm doing that? I'm swirling. I wish I had a second camera, maybe soon. And you can give it squeezes, right? Make sure there's no soap in it. No soap, good. And when you're done with that, if you have an animal hair brush, like this is badger hair, and it, you want to make sure it's as dry as it can be, I'm just going to give it a nice little dry my towel. And there, and it will dry happily. So, hey, Rob, lovely stuff. So with that, I will say a tremendous shave tonight. Thank you very much. And I will say that if you're going to shave, and I know you are, and you're going to beard, oh my gosh, this beard is getting out of control. We know you want to. Beard. Shave Dapper, Beard Dapper, we will see you Thursday night at 9, and we'll tell you of all the wonderful things where we're headed for in the next few weeks. So hopefully we will see you there at 9 p.m. Good night, everybody.